Hello everyone, I'm Dominic Tremblay. I'm an education consultant and I work with teams across Canada and across the world to bring more robotics in school and competitive robotics as well. We had a big news this week. We heard that Lego Education is releasing a brand new Lego computer science and AI set, but at the same time is retiring. Well, for the classroom, it's a great thing because the Lego Computer Science and AI set will be perfect to teach those concepts such as functions and variables and loops, everything that we're supposed to learn in computer science, including machine learning and AI training. This is all going to be in the new set, very well designed with all of the lessons, so it's going to make it super easy for teachers. Now, the bad news is for robotics teams, robotics that do competitive robotics and teams that go to competition, because we're losing Spike Prime, which was not the best kit, but still was an easy kit, easy to access, good app for students participating in robotics competition. And the magic of Lego is it's super easy to assemble in the middle of the competition. If you need to change the position of a sensor, if you need to change a grabber or that kind of thing, it's super easy to do because you're using Lego bricks and pieces. So this is your traditional Lego Spike. It comes with many sensors, and the big advantage of using robotics sets like this one is that the code can be sent to the smart hub, and the smart hub can work independently from the computer. So once you've done your code, you upload it, and then you don't need the computer or the iPad to run anymore. The robot can run by itself, which is a requirement for most of the competitions that your students would enter. Now, with the new set, you cannot do that. And let me show you, I'm going to load or bring you the Lego Science set. The reason I'm using this one is the new Lego Computer Science and AI set is basically the same as the Lego Science when it comes to the electronics. The pieces are a bit different, and obviously the projects are different, but the electronics is the same. So in the new set, you receive a double motor, you receive a single motor, you have a remote control, and you also have a color sensor. Now, what is the problem? Because you could think, well, I have everything to create a robot with that. Well, some of the problem is that when it comes to the double motor, you don't get to position the two motors. So you could make them wider. Like in the case of a sumo robot, you probably want to have it wider so that it has more stability. You may need more than just one extra motor, so you would need to purchase extras. In most robotics competition, you're not allowed to remote control your robot, so that would not be useful. And that big color sensor is kind of clunky, so if you want to create a follow the line and have two sensors, it's pretty clunky, so it doesn't work very well. The other reason it doesn't work well is if you look here, this is the app that we're using to code this new set. When you click on the Bluetooth, you have to connect via Bluetooth each of these components separately, which means the code is run by the computer and not by the robot. So that would be a big no-no for most competition because the robot needs to be autonomous. When you press start, the robot needs to run without the computer being present. So that's one reason why you can't really use this. Now, if you're doing First Lego League, no problem. First Lego League decided to switch the format of their competition to accommodate the new set. So they're going to have different rules. They will obviously simplify the challenges so that it can be done with the new sets. But for competitions such as WRO, the World Robot Olympiad, or maybe Zone 01 here in Canada, your robot needs to be autonomous, so this would not work very well. So now we have to think of options if you are doing those competitions. So let's have a look at some of these options. So you could go with already existing robotics platform, like the MBot 2 is a great robot. I love the CyberPi. The problem is it's using metal screws. So it takes a long time to build mechanism, to add things, to change the position of a sensor versus just using Lego bricks and pieces, which is super fast to assemble. So, although this is a great robot, I would not recommend it for the competition. So what we're looking is other options that kind of imitate Lego robots, but that are not from Lego because Lego doesn't produce a robotics set anymore. So as an example, the World Robot Olympiad does recommend this set by Elefreaks. And this set, they actually recommend it for future innovators, but it could also be used for Robo Mission. It is using motors, and they look very similar to what you would have on your Lego Spike. And it has all of those sensors and all of those components built on little circuit boards that are compatible with Lego. So you can actually attach them to Lego or fake Lego. So this is actually run by a microbit like this that you put on a hub, and you have all of those connectors to run your robot. So that would be a great option. And Elefreaks also has like smaller options. If you're just doing Robo Mission, that would be great as well. Another option that I've explored is the IC Bricks, which is also made with, copied Lego. So these are fake Lego bricks, but they work very well. They are compatible with Lego bricks. So you do have this possibility of assembling on site and changing your robot. And it comes with, a smart hub and all of the connectors, the motors that look very much like Spike Prime. So it would be a great option. I would say the only difficulty with the Chinese copy of Lego sets is that the apps most of the time includes poor translation. So you have your app in English, but there's a lot of words in Mandarins that are showing up. Sometimes it's buggy as well. But what I'm going to do as an education consultant is I'm going to keep looking and trying to find the best set that mimics Lego, that works well, that doesn't have too much translation problems. So over the next few months, I will explore all of the options. And if your school needs support, whether it be with the old EV3, Lego Spike, the new sets, or the new format as well for First Lego League with the new Lego computer science and AI sets, make sure you give me a call, you DM me, or you write to me at info@dominictremblay.com. Have a great day.